Zomato managed to do something that no other online food delivery service could accomplish. Make money from customers, make money from restaurants. Their product, Zomato Gold, promised dine-in deal hunters 1+1 on food or 2+2 on drinks, making each dish or drink cost half. With over 1.1 million or 11 lakh members, some paying as much as 2,000 rupees for an annual membership, they had the muscle to demand 79,000 rupees from restaurant owners for the privilege of joining, promising them increased business. Who embraced Gold more due to FOMO, fear of missing out.
If I don't join, people will go to other restaurants that offer discounts.
But restaurants soon discovered that increased footfalls did not give them larger profits. In fact, they ended up making less money.
Giving heavy discounts is not a sustainable model.
Whether food was ordered via an app or Zomato Gold unlocked at the restaurant, the profit earned by the restaurateur remained approximately the same at about 100 rupees on a 1,000 rupee bill, taking into account the commission to apps, discounts, cost of preparing food and delivery charges. For smaller orders via aggregator apps like say a 100 rupee order, restaurants actually made a loss as delivery at 25 to 35 rupees ate up a major chunk. As Zomato planned to expand its Gold benefits to home deliveries on August 15, the National Restaurants Association of India (NRAI) ambushed them with a #Logout campaign by delisting themselves from all food delivery apps. Within weeks, about half of Zomato's 6,000 member restaurants had logged out, though according to Zomato, the number was just 65. But restaurants were in a fix, caught between the devil, the app, and the deep sea losses. 30% of Indians using smartphones order close to 100 million, 10 crore meals per month across 500 cities. And even though the online food market is just 8% of the total dining market, its 176% growth in orders last year made it worth $1.5 billion or 12,000 odd crores, ensuring that it would soon outpace the $2 billion Indian film industry probably as early as this year itself. Youngsters today prefer the convenience of eating at home while watching streaming services, a major trend that is helping food apps grow. NRAI asked Zomato for 8 modifications to its Gold program. No deep discounts, limit the number of unlocks to say 1 a week, decrease commission by 3% after every 100 orders, share customer data, allow 30 minutes to prepare meals instead of 15 minutes as demanded by them, allow their own delivery person to deliver meals, inform restaurants the parameters to list higher on the app. Most apps agreed except Zomato, who at first resorted to warnings. Serve a 45-day notice if you wish to leave or pay a fine. When that didn't work, Deepinder Goyal, Zomato's founder, tried humility.
We made a mistake. We will make modifications to Gold.
But there is no mistaking the fact that food aggregator apps are going to turn the restaurant industry on its head, threatening their very existence. Much the same way as Ola and Uber have killed the taxi market. And they are doing it with what is called cloud kitchens. Cloud kitchens are deliver-only restaurants with no dine-in facilities, away from main street rents, a model that allows it to offer deep discounts and still make a profit. Chef Vishal Bhatia, who runs 2 cloud kitchens in the upmarket suburb of Powai, Mumbai, shared with Mumbai Mirror his income from delivery apps. On a bill value of 6,747 rupees, he made an income of 2,100 before costs. Note, the aggregator made more than him, against whom restaurants with dine-in facilities would just not be able to compete. On the same bill value, a quick service restaurant would have made 850 rupees at a 10 to 15% margin. A casual dining restaurant, 1,350 at a 20% margin, and a fine dine, 1,855 on a 30% margin. But the cloud kitchen makes even more. Customer data is the metric that allows food aggregator apps to find market gaps and know who is ordering how much of what item, and then setting up a cloud kitchen and branding it. Fasos, now Rebel Foods, figured out that the most orders were for certain foods and accordingly launched a biryani brand Barrows and a pizza brand Oven Story via Cloud Kitchen, attracting original Uber founder Travis Kalanick to participate in their recent $125 million funding round. Bengaluru-based Swiggy, by using customer order data to find market gaps, has launched its 3rd in-house brand. With 600 cloud kitchens of their own, they plan to replicate Mumbai's Dabbawala service across India. Ola, who bought Foodpanda in 2017, will also focus exclusively on its own brand of cloud kitchens. So lucrative is the long-term potential of food delivery in India that Amazon will soon launch their app by luring restaurants with a mere 6 to 7% commission as compared to the 15 to 30% charged by existing players. Restaurateurs aren't happy with aggregators turning competitors, but the same process has happened in the clothing industry where large retailers promote their own brands. Some estimates suggest 41 of every 100 restaurants shut down within the first 3 months, while another 32% make a mere 10% operating profit. But even international brands, McDonald's and Domino's Pizzas were affected and saw poor results for the April-June quarter of 2019. This crunch is partly due to consumer sentiment, partly to higher rentals and greater competition, and also because of withdrawal of input tax benefits under GST. Fine dine and high-end restaurants were the first to leave Zomato Gold after realizing the damage discounting could cause their brand value. Zomato hasn't backed down and in fact extended their Gold program from its existing 42 to 24 more cities, with their only tweak being to restrict the number of unlocks per table. Neither side is blinking. Apps will survive without some restaurants participating thanks to their access to easy money. But can restaurants survive without apps? BISBO's limerick. Food aggregators have an ingenious plan. Use customer data and make their own brand. With deep discounts, create new accounts, while restaurants with overheads are stuck in the sand.